Before we break, I have 3 points, and my colleagues may have additional ones. In terms of looking forward to your closing statements, we would like that you address the issue whether, from a legal point of view in Guatemala, you can negotiate away lesividad as a legal matter. The other item is whether you could give us a timeline of the various, because it's a contested issue, and in terms of the effect it may have had on suppliers, bankers, etc. When was the decision on Lesivo published, and where? You have given us video clips, audio clips, or one audio clip, and a number of statements on the matter. If we could have just a timeline from everybody englobing everything. The third matter is probably the most difficult one, is that you have submitted voluminous and heavy core bundle binders. We would be very grateful if you could put them on an A5 size with a spiral at the, like in the book form. And
just the ones they've actually used.
Yes, the ones that you have been using during the testimony would be enough. And the examination of the witnesses, I think we'll be grateful, because they are so large that if you open them, it's everything will pop up. I mean, it's very difficult then to keep it in order. I know we have it electronically, but different people have different ways how we work, so it will make our life easier. And I will ask, I think, if there are any other things that we want to raise, certainly vis-a-vis Friday and the closing statement, so that you have enough warning.
If you could just inform me that we'll break from about
45.
12:40, say, just to give enough time to 10:20 or something.
I think, Mr. Foster, you wanted to speak.
I was just going to ask about the ring of the binders that you were requesting, and going to suggest that perhaps each party would supply you that not necessarily be limited to an exhibit that was used in the testimony, but that we try to identify for you what we perceive as the core documents upon which we're relying. And I don't know that we'll, my colleague is telling me that this is all well and good for me to offer since I go home early. But that doesn't bother me in the least, because that's why God made young people.
Might I add, as one of the young people in the room, maybe or maybe not, I agree wholeheartedly. There are a number of documents that we haven't used because they've chosen not to cross some of our witnesses that we think are crucial for the case.
I think I certainly will be most happy if you can give me, give us the 3 volumes, reduced in size to A5, and then with the binder and the spiral. Binder. What do you call? I can't find the word now. So
instead of the core bundle, the core documents.
Yes, but I meant about the spiral.
Spiral,
Yeah,
Yes.
so that we understand
Yes.
what I mean. So,
There will also be obviously some repetition because, for example, the April 2005 letter, the last offer was used by both sides. So, I mean, we know that there'll be some repetition.
And we can certainly make an effort to reduce the number of documents, not give you everything, but what we think is most important.
And I would say to Mr. Foster that it's important for senior lawyers to set an example for their junior associates.
And I used to do that, sir. My reputation is legion.
in this humorous note, notwithstanding a long day, which is appreciated, I think we can close the session and see you tomorrow at 9.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Chairman.